I always feel like such a fucking loser when I drive around my hometown, you know what I mean? Especially when I drive by the high school, and I don't know, I just all these feelings of like regret. Oh, I should have banged this girl, I should have tried harder. Like I was thinking the other day, like as far as like we were talking about like what did you want to be? Like now that we're comics and we're doing a radio show in a fucking broom closet that's gonna air 20 weeks from now. It's like I don't even know how the fuck I even ended up doing this. When I was in, this is how bad I fucked up in high school. When I went into my freshman year of high school, this was my game plan. I was gonna go to Notre Dame, and I was gonna become a lawyer. And like I had this dream since like fifth grade, when they had you take it like your class picture and cut out a picture of somebody from like the magazine and paste your head onto it. And I just there was some guy in a suit sitting there with like his fucking wingtips crossed over with his hand up. And I just had my dumb head on top of it. And I was just like, I'm going to be a lawyer when I grow up. I'm going to be the next F. Lee Bailey, right? I really actually thought that I was smart enough to do something. I actually had the balls to think that I was going to get into Notre Dame.
I just can't wait to see the message board after this airs for all the people that are going to Photoshop your face onto successful people. Well, you're not, but I'm saying,
please, somebody Photoshop Bill's head onto the Rudy poster. Please, somebody do that.
Dude, it was pathetic. Like, I either wanted to do that, and then there was just like, I mean, like, what about like other jobs? Remember jobs like you thought were cool?
Dude, we both said we thought we were going to be architects. That crossed my mind at one point, because I thought all it meant was you sat and just drew things.
Yeah, you drew pictures. Yeah, he just drew a picture of a cool building, and then they made it, and then you got to move into it.
Yeah. What's that? That's my building, and that's the sun that I drew.
Yeah, like I used to think Mike Brady. I used to watch the Brady Bunch. He had his own little room in there, and he'd sit there drawing sketches. I'm just like, that's the shit. Plus, he had that room. He's away from all those fucking kids.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, dude. I can't even imagine what it takes to be an art. Like, I mean, I can't imagine. Anytime I meet an architect, I go, dude, I really respect that, because I wanted to do that, and there's no fucking way I ever could have done that.
It just looked fun to draw buildings. Then you start reading about it, and you got like all these rules for every 6 feet high, it's got to be 3 feet wide, and there's like all the building has to be up to code, and air vents. And fucking backdraft. Oh, God.
Yeah, I would have been sitting there like, so it's going to be 10 stories. Well, there's zoning restrictions. But it's going to be 10 stories.
There's some little old lady's house right next to it. I'm going to build a skyscraper. It's going to have a big umbrella on top.
You need a permit, Joe. Well, it's going to be 10 stories.
And they just sort of would slap you on your back and let you continue to draw, and they give you a D- because they felt bad for you. No, that's basically it. Like everything that I wanted to do, I ended up realizing it was a ton of work, and I just quit.
This is a good one, dude. I took I didn't want to be this for a living or whatever, but I took a fencing class in college, because I was like, they were like, you got to take another gym credit, and I was like, fencing? Oh, I'll do that. I thought I was going to be swashbuckling all around the fucking gym and sword fighting. And I get in there like, you have to hold the sword like this. This is the first parry. This is the second. I was like, oh, go fuck yourself. I almost failed, dude. It was so hard. There was so much to memorize. I can't believe
you went to a school where they actually offered fencing. I thought that was just like some sort of hacky extracurricular thing that they had on like TV shows about going to college. I'll sign up for fencing. Maybe I'll meet the man of my dreams there. Did you actually come out in the whole like straight jackets, but you can move your arm?
Yeah.
Outfit.
The whole thing in the beekeeper mask. Dude, and I got the shit knocked out of me in that class.
Do you still remember any of the stances?
Yeah, kind of.
Did you have to do the one with the one?
Yep.
Why is the one hand up in the air like this?
Because it's like a balance thing or something.
Oh, that's not so it doesn't get sliced, because that hand doesn't have a sword.
Maybe that is what it is. I don't remember. I was always, why couldn't I have a shield in that hand? And we really have a good time in the class. But no, you got
like the cable guy.
You got to hold it up here like some kind of fruit.
Dude, that's one thing I realized. If you're gonna be, I was thinking the other day, you can be any part of your body. Being the hand is like great. and it sucks. You know what I mean? Because, grab a girl's ass, it's a good time to be a hand. But if somebody comes at you with any sort of a weapon, that's what you put in front of you. That's what you're going to sacrifice. Like somehow it's like bulletproof. I always felt like your hand's like, dude, what the fuck? Is you like kind of thrusting it out there?
Is this a bit you're working on?
No, it's just sort of an idea, dude. It sucked. I realized it was bombing like halfway through. Joe, we don't have any fucking callers. Do you know how many losers would be calling up right now going, I wanted to fucking...
No, the worst.
I want to make...
worst.
That was funny, though, dude. That was funny. That sounded like one of those Gallagher bits.
What's that?
The hand thing. People, do you ever just think about your hand?
If you do it in that voice, yeah. And I got all kinds of props behind. Like, when's he going to get into the props?
Dude, fencing sucked.
What I'm going to do? I want to be one of those guys who rode on the back of a garbage truck.
I did that.
I just thought it was a fun fucking job.
I used to do that.
You did that?
Yeah.
How bad did it
private
suck?
sanitation. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. I was in
but
shape.
how bad did it reek? You were in shape, what, from hanging on when they took turns at 40 miles an hour?
you would hang on for, if you were going from a group of stops to another group of stops, but when you were in like a main concentration, you were just walking, and you wanted to, the job was done when you were finished, so you wanted to bang it out as quickly as possible, so you were just jogging down the block, just throwing 40, 50-pound garbage bags into a back of a truck.
How many hours would it take to get it all done?
Depends, man. If it depended on the weather, because when I was doing this, it was really cold, and it was like snow and ice and everything, so we had some days where it was, 12 hours, start at 8 o'clock at night and go to 8 in the morning.
You never picked up a bag and then like the garbage juice never rolled down your arm?
On my arm, a friend of mine, he got juiced because the back of the truck has a hopper and you compress all the garbage. So he's standing, in the back of the truck running the hopper, and a bag had just burst and just juice went right into his mouth.
Oh my God!
Yeah, but you get used to that stuff. You're doing it every
dude.
You do it every day.
That's seriously, it's gonna make me puke, man. That's disgusting.
So then you know what he did? He dug through some other bags and got like the last eighth of an inch of Listerine that somebody had thrown out. Gargled with that.
That's fucking.
Did you ever find a body?
No bodies. We took out a few parking meters.
You never heard the end of Layla?
Yeah, and somebody in slow motion rolled in. No one ever threw a baby in there. Come on, this is like they show it on the news all the time.
No.
Danny started cutting all the ties to the Lufthansa.
Well, you know what? There might have been some more. There might have been some better garbage, but
he was a wise guy. He did what he wanted.
It was private sanitation, so it was all just business garbage and like restaurant garbage. It was putrid.
Was it mob owned?
Probably.
Dude,
did you ever get to see him? Did they ever come by?
No, they would just, hand me my pay in cash in an envelope, and that was all I really had to do with them.
These fucking garbage men cunts one day. I parked in front of, those piles of bags.
Never do that.
I parked there.
Never do that.
And they took the bags. My car, dude, I got into my car, and I was like, what the fuck is that smell? And I was with my friend Marina, and she goes, somebody puked on your windshield. Look, there's shit all over it. And I was like, somebody puked on my fucking windshield. And I go, no, they moved the fucking garbage bin. And dude, it was like 20 degrees. It all froze to my car. And I had to go to a gas station and pay a guy at the gas station $20 to bring me buckets of hot water repeatedly so I could get it all. Dude, it was fucking disgusting.
If there's one thing I learned from throwing trash, it was never ever park in front of commercial garbage. Me and my friend, because you don't want to. They're heavy bags, and the last thing you want to do is waste time now walking around someone's dump.
Well, what if it's a parking spot?
Should have found something else. You should have went somewhere else because we'll take bags of garbage.
You should have fucking studied harder in high school.
Yeah, you're
and
right.
I ended up on the back of that fucking truck.
We would just throw 40-pound bags of restaurant garbage across brand new Lexus.
Well, let me ask you this, dude. How funny is that shit? That's the funniest shit ever. When you're doing stuff like that, that's what makes. That must have been the highlight of the day.
Fun we used to have on that stupid truck.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I used to look at jobs like that. Looks like fucking fun. You get to hang on the side of the truck. And back when I was growing up, like there wasn't all this pedophilia fear. You know what I'm saying? Like they used to just fuck with you. They would chase me up the hill, grab me, and then pretend like they were going to throw me in the back of the truck till I was almost like crying, like freaking out. They're like, just kidding. Little tossle on the head. And you were fine. If you did that today, you'd be sued.
Yeah. That's fucking hilarious.
And just breaking stuff, the stuff that people would throw away. We got to destroy like a full size arcade machine one day.
Can you please go to high schools and encourage people to do this
just
job?
To drop out.
You're making me want to do this.
Yeah, it's not so bad. A little garbage juice in the mouth.